Hello and welcome to the big one. Today I'll be sharing my Bruma load order. I designed this order to work well with any large DLC size mod, but for the purposes of this video I decided to use the largest of these, Beyond Skyrim Bruma. Whilst my load order plays through in the background, I'll actually be giving a quick review on what I thought of this mod as a first time player. I'm going to start by arguing the cost, something I imagine is a huge sticking point for most people, myself included. At 1.9 gigabytes, a lot of justification is needed considering we only get 5 gigabytes available to us on Xbox. But for nearly 2 gigabytes we do get a lot. More specifically, new land roughly the size of Solstheim, 14 brand new creatures, tons of new armors and weapons with their own textures and meshes, 27 new dungeons including caves, ruins, mines and forts, 5 settlements and a new city. Bruma, the most ambitious city I've seen in this game. We also get thousands of lines of new dialogue, hundreds of quests, all of which account for about 20 to 30 hours of playtime for those of us just running through it. I remember when the Dragonborn DLC first came out. I was astounded. This whole new land to play in, new spawns to fight against and new stories to play out. If you felt excited by the Dragonborn DLC, then this is definitely for you. 1.9 gigabytes isn't just worth it, it's an essential Skyrim experience you have to try at least once. Fun fact, Dragonborn was the first DLC I ever bought. Throughout playing Beyond Skyrim I couldn't help but draw comparisons with Solstheim. As I've already mentioned, it's about the same size, with Bruma actually being that little bit bigger. They also have roughly the same amount of content and playtime. There are, however, places I found one did better than the other. For example, Bruma misses out on any real story quest. There isn't anything like defeating Alduin or stopping Mirak. This mod leaves you feeling more like an errand boy than the heroic Dragonborn you've become. But Bruma won in areas like map design, as I felt it more in line with the region. I've always found Solstheim to be very against the grain with contrasting landscapes to what you become used to. This isn't to say I don't like the land, but merely I found the design of Bruma to be somewhat better. The Beyond Skyrim team did a brilliant job of not just integrating itself into Skyrim, but Elder Scrolls altogether, weaving the telling of older stories into the overall narrative of the mod. There are sure to be many references players of Oblivion will truly appreciate, from familiar locations to dialogue and a few extra surprises you'll find along the way. With all that being said, there's one point I really have to make. One of these was made by a game studio with massive funding and years of combined experience, whilst the other was community made. And that's outstanding. So much work has gone into this from so many people. It's a real labour of love. From the very start I felt just how special this mod was. My first steps in Bruma had me feeling like I did in my first steps into Skyrim, into Solstheim, into Oblivion. I cannot state how much I think people should try this mod out, and I hope the order I've put together has convinced you to give it a try. And on that I'm going to end. I will leave my order and gameplay running. If anyone has any questions, concerns, or just wants to talk Bruma with me, then please don't hesitate to comment. I do try my best to reply to everyone as quickly as I can. You will of course find my load order in the description below in the exact order I have it, and a link to a resource page myself and some friends are working on, which has not only this load order, but others too, as well as assistance on building your own load order should you need it, so please check that out. If this video has helped, I do as always appreciate any likes, comments and subscriptions. Please let me know what you'd like to see me do next. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoy Bruma as much as I did, and I'll see you in the next one.